Warren Buffett is worth over $150 billion, but the habits that got him there have nothing to do with luck. If you watched how you spend your money for 1 week, what do you think he'd call out first? Today, we're breaking down the 10 habits that Buffett says keep most people broke. The last one is the sneakiest, because almost all of us are guilty of it. Now, I'm not judging you, because I've done most of these myself. So let's dig in. Interest works for you when you invest, but against you when you owe. Buffett hates credit card debt just because of this reason. It's the fastest way to turn your future paycheck into your past bad decisions. Because credit cards don't just charge interest, they charge time, they charge peace, and they limit your options. Let me make this clear. Credit cards don't just charge interest, they charge your future. So if you're carrying a balance, your first goal is not investing. Your first goal is getting your freedom back. The average credit card interest is 20%. You're not going to make that in the stock market or any other legitimate investment. So pay it off like your life depends on it. I just did a video where I literally cut mine up. But here's the trap. Even if people avoid debt, they still stay broke because of this. In a recent interview, Buffett said that it's better to buy a great thing at a fair price than a fair thing at a great price. People stay broke buying cheap junk. Most of us are guilty of this. We think we're saving money by buying the cheapest version of everything. Cheap clothes, cheap tools, cheap furniture, cheap everything. But then they break or wear out and you buy it again. I decided to save some money on some new work boots recently, but they wore out in 3 months. Lessons learned. So stop buying temporary solutions that end up costing more in the long term. Buy fewer things and buy quality. Some things are worth saving for. Let's say that you're already doing this, but you wonder why you still can't get ahead. This next Buffett insight might just be the reason. Now this one might be painful just because it's so obvious. We tend to spend money because we're bored, stressed, or we're just trying to feel better. We buy new gadgets, new clothes, and new treat-yourself stuff. But Warren Buffett's not known for caring about flashy things. The man actually used a $20 flip phone for years. So he doesn't care about trends and he doesn't care about labels. He doesn't try to look rich. He's too busy staying rich. Wealthy people save first and they spend what's left, not the other way around. So stop buying to impress other people who don't care. Stop spending just to compete with someone else. Really, the only one that you need to compete with is the one that you were yesterday. So tell me, is a real flex a new iPhone or knowing that you're debt free? If this video is stepping on your toes, that's good, because that's where change starts. Now Buffett rarely drives, but he says that new cars are a trap, because the moment you buy it, the value drops. And honestly, that's the truth about most big ticket items. You're basically paying extra money just for the thrill of it. I saw a guy on the job a couple years ago showing off his brand new truck, and it sure was pretty. But now, less than 2 years later, he's trying to sell it for what he owes, and no takers. If you want a nicer car someday, don't finance the dream, build the dream. Don't finance depreciation. Now the next ones are where it gets sneaky, because it's usually not the big purchases that sink us. It's the little ones that really start adding up. Look, I'm not anti-fun, but some people spend money like every weekend is a celebration. Eating out, drinks, DoorDash, random, just because spending. They're tapping that credit card like it's a drum solo. Then Monday comes around and they're broke again. Buffett keeps it simple. He eats simple meals and he doesn't chase entertainment just for the sake of temporary satisfaction. You don't have to cut everything out. Just stop turning every weekend into a bill that you can't afford. Get back to the simple things. Game nights. Sitting around the fire pit with friends. If you're bored, learn or improve a new skill. You don't have to spend money to have a good time. And if you're thinking, I just need more income, good. Let's look at how Warren Buffett got started on his empire. This one really is a mindset issue. A lot of people say, I wish I made more money. But then again, they never do anything different. Buffett didn't wait for the perfect job. In his youth, he delivered newspapers, he sold used golf balls, he buffed cars. Basically, he did whatever made money. A lot of wealthy people are like this. This is how they got started. Mark Cuban actually sold garbage bags door to door. Buffett sold bottles of Cokes and pack of chewing gum. Most people wait for the perfect opportunity instead of using the one that's right there in front of them. So strive for better, but take what you can get. Your income changes when your actions change and your mindset changes. So pick up a side hustle, learn a skill, sell something, offer a service. You know, if you can scroll YouTube, you can learn a skill. Now this next one is where people lose thousands, really without even noticing. I remember my granddad seeing me scratching a lottery ticket one time. He looked at me and said, "Boy," he said, "gambling is a tax on stupidity." And that really hit me hard. You know, some people think that they have a system. Others just hope to get lucky. But if you have some extra money, invest it. Don't bet it. Because betting is the opposite of building wealth. It's hoping. It's not building. I see a lot of lottery tickets laying in the trash. Those used to be real dollars. Now the richest 1,000 people on earth, maybe a few have any connection to gambling. And every single one of them that got rich is by owning the casino, not by playing in one. 0 billionaires got rich by gambling. Not even one. So if you've got extra money, don't gamble it away. Build a cushion. Pay off debt. Invest in yourself. Because gambling is a fool's errand. And gambling leads right into the next one. Living like tomorrow's money is guaranteed. This one is a silent killer, but we all do it. We don't go broke from one big purchase. We typically go broke from a lifestyle that we can't maintain. And we'll drag out the credit cards to pay for it. Buying stuff to impress people who don't even care, or trying to keep up with others. It's ridiculous. Buffett's goal is not to make people envious. He doesn't care. He buys what he needs, not what looks good on Instagram. So stop trying to look like you're winning and start actually winning. Focus on yourself, not others. Life happens. Health issues, layoffs, unexpected expenses. The saying that you only live once sounds good, doesn't it? But living for today leaves a heavy burden on tomorrow. So want less, spend less, and stress less. If you're still here, you're serious about changing your money. So let's finish strong. Bill Gates likes to tell a story of how he went to lunch at McDonald's with Warren Buffett. He was surprised and laughed when Warren Buffett pulled out coupons, but he knows the value of a dollar. Lady Gaga's worth $300 million, but she still values a good deal, which is why she uses coupons at the grocery store, and she's known to like to bargain when shopping for clothes. If you get a chance, look up the millionaire who picks up pennies. It's a good story. Now don't be too proud to save money. Honestly, if you're paying full price for everything, you're paying a convenience tax. Love them or hate them, wealthy people look for value, and broke people look for convenience. Even Buffett, who can buy anything, looks for deals. I think we can probably take a lesson from that. Now here's the final one, the one that makes everything else easier. In this article, Buffett stated that the best investment you'll ever make is in yourself. Think about that a minute. With all his wealth and at his age, he consistently works to improve himself. He reads constantly, he learns constantly, and he aims to go to bed smarter than when he woke up. If you're investing in everything except yourself, you're probably falling behind. I mean investing in stuff that doesn't improve your life at all. Spending money on things that don't build skills, they don't build health, they don't build income, and they sure don't build peace. So make it a goal to go to bed smarter than when you woke up. Read, learn, train, and build. Because knowledge compounds and pays dividends, just like money does. So here's a real question. Which one of these is costing you the most right now? You don't need Buffett's money to learn from Buffett's habits. You don't need a miracle. You just need a reset and momentum. Your life can change in a moment. The moment you decide to do something different. So pick one of these today. Fix it. Then fix the next one. That's how you build wealth, one habit at a time. If this video made sense, like and subscribe. Join our community where we have a simple goal: to earn more, owe less, and live better. Just remember what Warren Buffett said: